Have you ever sold and while selling, you felt you were desperate? In fact, from the response of the prospect, you felt like, oh, this man actually thinks I'm desperate. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to sell without sounding desperate so that you can exude confidence and be able to close sales faster. My name is Iyore. We've trained thousands of salespeople across several countries, including Nigeria, Ghana, USA, UAE, Rwanda. I'm an author of several books and resources on sales, and I've been featured on lots of media platforms to talk about successful selling. I worked at an organization I was going to target to sell to 20 high net worth individuals, and I was able to bring in 21 high net worth individuals to the organization in a single month. I also participated in a sales competition where I won, and I was sent for the World Cup for an all-expense paid trip. I moved around the organization where I was able to double my portfolio by over 100% in just 11 months. I'm now the CEO for Advantage and our specialties in Salesforce management. This means we work with sales teams, partnering with CEOs and team leads to help them optimize sales results and get sales results faster. And how do we do this? We use frameworks, we use toolkits, we help them set up systems and structures, and they're able to achieve record sales and results. Ladies and gentlemen, selling without sounding desperate. There's a problem with selling and sounding desperate. In fact, you already know, because see, the moment you sound desperate, you start to lose trust and start to lose credibility. The reason is, it is not possible to be desperate to help someone, but it is always possible to be desperate to help yourself. I'll say that again. It is not possible to be desperate to help someone, but it's always possible to be desperate to help yourself. And when I say to help someone, I'm talking about a case where you're talking to a stranger. You're prospecting someone who doesn't know you. And the person wonders why you are so desperate to help them. It becomes suspicious. Because because they feel, what is the basis of your desperation to help me? The only reason why you would want to help someone is because you want to serve the person. And the desire for service, the emotion for service, is not a desperate emotion. It's not a desperate approach. It's cool, it's calm, because you want to help, you want to lift, you want to upgrade. So what I'm trying to say is that the moment prospects sense desperation from you, it increases suspicion. Now, how do you sell so that you don't even come across and give these signals? The first thing is your mindset, your way of thinking. Your intention is not to meet your sales target. I am not selling because I want to meet my sales target. Yes, I know you have a sales target. I know you have needs you want to meet. I know. But you need to change the frame of your mind, because the frame of your mind will affect your speech, it will affect your emotions. And what is this frame of mind? My intention is to serve. Think about it. If somebody enters the room, and when he enters the room, he's thinking, who can I help here? Who can I help? Who can I help? Who can I help? That emotion and impact on the body, on your lips, the impact on how your lips will even move is going to be different from, who can I talk to so that I can meet my sales targets? Who can I talk to? Who can I sell to so that I can be able to get some money to eat today? You see? So the mindset approach first, you must position your mind to service. Now, so I can imagine somebody saying, but Iyore, I have needs I need to meet. There are bills I need to pay. There are things I need to do urgently. In order for you to sell without desperation, you must position yourself, position your finances, position your circumstances to be in such a way that you don't need the money. This means that even if you don't close, there is no problem. Why is that so? Because you have a lot of prospects, other prospects lined up. And this is why one of the things that also causes desperation, apart from mindset, the second thing is a low or weak funnel. This means your pipeline is too small. Number of people you're engaging, they are too few. Some people, they leave their prospecting towards the end of the day. When night comes and no man can work, that's when they start to prospect. You want to start your prospecting early. If you know that this is so critical for you now, you need the money now, you need to close sales now, it's urgent for you now. It's not like you need it, you have a target at the end of the month, you need it today. Start early. Start the day early. And when you start the day early, start to engage prospects. Get on the phone, start to make the calls. Book the meetings. Start to go out. Start to engage. Start the day early. When you start the day early, you have the opportunities that would reduce your possibilities of feeling desperate. I hope you know that there's a problem with begging. There are still salespeople who I come across who still today they believe that sometimes okay to beg. In fact, some people even call it emotional selling. Now, emotional selling is not begging. What is emotional selling? Emotional selling is listening. What do I mean? If you speak to a prospect and you ask questions and they speak to you long enough and you listen with rapt attention, you will trigger their emotions in the positive. Think about this. Somebody walks up to you, asks you for permission to ask questions, and the person looks presentable, you like the person for whatever reason, and the person says, and you say, okay, no problem. Then you sit and you start a conversation, and the person starts to ask you questions, and they're not intrusive questions. They're not things that pry into your personal privacy, and you start to answer those questions about your opinion on certain things. And you're answering, and the person is, wow, okay, and the person is listening to you, and all of a sudden, you find out that you're even seeing, you kind of trust this person for some reason, and you start to even say a few personal things, and the person empathizes with you. Are you aware that this kind of conversation, your emotions would have been heightened or lifted up? That is emotional selling. Think of it on the reverse. Someone walks up to you and says, please, good afternoon. I hope I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't normally do this. But you see, I'm really in a situation right now. I have 2 kids at home and we have no food in at home. Our rent is due and they're throwing us out of our house. Please, can you help me? Whatever it is you can give me, can you just give me? As I'm talking to you right now, if you sense your emotions, you notice that your emotions are dropping. So whenever you beg, you move sales in the negative. And I hear people say things like, but your begging works. Sometimes it works. You think it works because of how much came to you. This means that you begged someone and the person gave you 500,000. Therefore, you felt like, oh, it worked. Who knows? What if you had sold value, the capacity of that person could have been 5 billion. So whenever you beg, you get the minimum possible. You don't get the real value of what you are offering. Because what you're offering is begging, is nothing. So you want to make sure that you take begging out of the way. As long as somewhere in you feel like you can beg your way out, you can beg your way into a sale, the moment there is pressure, you will resort to begging. See, selling is an art. It's also a science. It's an art because there is creativity involved. This means that the moment you are selling and you are no longer insisting, trying to extract your creativity, to navigate the conversation, to navigate the difficulty, to navigate the objection, you're no longer selling. You have moved to another profession. You have moved to another profession. Because selling requires creativity. This means the moment there's an obstacle in the conversation, you are not supposed to resort to the lowest and weakest points, which is begging. You are supposed to immediately think, look at the other options that are available. In what other way can I communicate? Based on the trainings I've participated in, based on the materials I've listened to, on how to handle objections, based on the things I memorized, is there anyone I can apply now? That's how to sell. You think, you think on your feet, come up with creativity, come up with the options. That's how you sell value. And that's how you get yourself to become better as a salesperson. You heard the word sales profession. Have you ever seen a professional, a lawyer, begging his clients to give him the case? I don't know, maybe, but I'll be surprised. Have you ever seen a doctor begging a patient to be treated? So why would a lawyer be begging his own clients, his own patients? So you must place a value on what you're offering. The first sale you must make, ladies and gentlemen, is selling the products to yourself. Look at your products. Think through it. Does this product make sense? Can these products change lives? Can these products make the impact I desire? It's what we call the law of purpose. The law of purpose states that you must, believing that your products can change the world is the beginning of success in selling. So you must believe that these products I have, no other product is as valuable as this one. This is the one that the world is waiting for. This is the one that will change the world. And the only way you can look at it this way is if you see the ripple effect of your products. Remember, not every impact is seen immediately. If I hit a rock 10 times and the rock cracked on the 10th time, which hit cracked the rock? Was it the first hit Obviously not, because it didn't crack on the first hit. Was it the 10th hit? Obviously not, because the 10th hit and the first hit may not have been different in impact. But it cracked on the 10th. Why? Because of the 9 that came before it. So every impact that happened on that rock, with that chisel and the hammer, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, the rock shattered. Every impact led up to the final shatter. But the impact of the first 9 hits on that rock, we couldn't see the result on the outside. We ended up seeing the ripple effects of the 9 hits when the 10th hits finally kicked in. So this means that naturally in life, there are things that happen, we don't see the ripple effect. If you drop a rock in a pool of water, and it's a large ocean, you may not know where the ripple effect stops. It may go beyond the horizon of your eyes, or what you can see. It may go beyond that. So constantly think, my product is changing lives. I've helped these people improve their sales. Because of that, they've made more money. Because of that, they can pay their children's school fees. Because of that, they can improve their standard of living. Because of that, their children can grow up and become more responsible. Because of that, we're going to have a better governor in future. Because of that, the world's going to be easier, going to be a better place. You see that? So you're thinking of the ripple effects of what you're offering. And when you think about what your product this way, you magnify your products. You find out that when you're about to sell to somebody, you know that you're selling from a place of conviction. You're selling from a place of help. You're selling from a place of value. You're selling from a place of upliftment. 80% of your success in selling is psychological. And this is the psychological work you must do. Don't just pick your product and go and start selling. Talk about this, your product. Think about your product. Talk about it with yourself. And ask yourself, am I really making an impact? In what ways am I making an impact? Think of the ripple effects of what your product is doing. And use that in your emotions. Embody it when you're about to talk to somebody. Desperation will go. Desperation will go. So you can sell without begging. You can sell with confidence. Part of what even affects people too is lack of product knowledge. If you know your products well, you understand what you're selling, you increase your competence. See, confidence emanates from competence. The more competent you are, the more confident you'll be. So you increase your confidence, increase your competence. Know what you're selling well. Have your questions planned. The things you're going to say, have them planned. Questions you're going to ask, have them planned. Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Every time you sell, it's like you're standing on a stage to do a presentation. So rehearse, rehearse, so that you can speak with confidence. You can follow a proper sales process. Thank God for this platform. Every day you come online, you listen to these trainings, keep listening to them. The ones you've missed, go listen to them again. Why? Because you start to realize that you start selling with the sales process. You have a plan for the sales conversation. You move from open-ended questions to closed-ended questions. You move from asking questions to being able to communicate value effectively. You move from being able to say, when the objections come and you're saying please, you stop saying please. Rather, you look for how, another way to communicate the value, so you can be more persuasive to get to the close. Ladies and gentlemen, I trust you learned something today. If you make these slight tweaks in what you do, you'll find out that you'll be able to sell a lot better without begging. Increase your pipeline. Increase your pipeline. If you increase your pipeline, you start earlier, you will increase your chances of feeling desperate. As long as you don't feel desperate, the prospects will not think you are desperate. So thanks for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. You can subscribe here. If you haven't watched the next video, please watch this next video. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Remember to like our video as well. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.